Hello, my name's Nicholas. I'm a patient. I wanted to do this video review to tell you a little bit about my story regarding a malignant growth. I want to note my surgeon, especially Dr. Amit Gupta, Beverly Hills Urology out of Beverly Hills. A little bit about my case, accidental imaging. I went in for a scan where they had found a malignant growth, which happened to be a clear cell carcinoma, Bosniak 3. I want to note that not only through consult, but through all pre-op, post-op, the faculty at Beverly Hills Urology, Dr. Amit Gupta and staff, were phenomenal. Treated me great. Little bit scared about, cancer or whatnot, so I knew that surgery was the only option. I was referred to Dr. Gupta from a urologist in Torrance. When I arrived at Dr. Gupta's, very inspiring, told me, optimistic as well, told me not only can we do a partial nephrectomy, it was technically difficult, but that he believed he could achieve a negative margin. So, a long story short, I arrived there day of my surgery, and my surgery lasted 2.5, 3 hours. When I woke up, he did notify me that the partial nephrectomy was successful, and he did believe he gained a negative margin. 7 days later, through data of biopsy, it turned out to be a clear cell carcinoma on my right kidney, malignant growth. There was no cancerous tissues that were left in the area of the primary and/or lymph nodes, which is very, very good. So that means we're in the clear on that. But I wanted to emphasize and focus on the base of the treatment, the professionalism and specialism from the group and faculty at Beverly Hills Urology as well. Dr. Gupta, special thanks to staff Guadalupe Balderas, Carlos Verduzca, and Cynthia Medina. Not only very inspiring and comforting during this rough time with me and my, cancer issue or whatnot, but they do a great job. So long story short, cancerous growth. They thought they were going to have to remove my whole kidney. We gained a successful partial nephrectomy, so they saved my kidney. Got all cancer tissues out of the area. None showed up in the lymph nodes, biopsies, and whatnot. And 3 weeks later, I'm on the road to recovery, and hopefully within the next 2-3 weeks, I could get back to my life and doing what I do. But I just wanted to note, the worlds of difference, the miracle works that are being made every day, probably over in Beverly Hills through Beverly Hills Urology, faculty and staff. Where patients are told they're going to lose their whole kidney, no, they need to be made aware that that's not what it is. It's not set in stone. Go over to these specialists that are very good at what they do, and they critique these specifically technically difficult kidney growths or whatnot, and odds are that they could end up saving your kidney. And not only does it do a world of different work miracles for your psyche, but for your physical health as well. So I'm now on a road to recovery. 3 weeks later, pain here and there for maneuvering, but I've got it's like getting a lifeline. And through Beverly Hills Urology faculty and staff, Dr. Amit Gupta, it was made possible, and it really was a lifesaver for me. So this is a little bit of my story, a little, short and sweet, but Beverly Hills Urology, surgeon Dr. Amit Gupta, working miracles, faculty and staff making worlds of difference. And if you feel like you have no hope, radical nephrectomy, that might not be the case. Give Beverly Hills Urology a ring, and you never know. Thank you very much. Good luck and great health. And hopefully they can work miracles and worlds of difference for you guys as well.